Of course, back here, getting to Nats Park is going to be a challenge when the team makes it back here. But think about this. This whole side of the ballpark is up against the river, and that is a solution.
I stepped on board what's about to be a Nationals party boat. Fans will float right to the doorstep of the World Series.
We are very excited.
Dave Wenger captains these Potomac riverboats. The company is adding extra service from Alexandria City Marina. 3 boats will go to home games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
We're the easiest way to travel to and from the Nats games. You don't have to deal with $3.95. You don't have to deal with parking.
The entire ride takes about a half hour. The hope is the Nats will play as perfectly as my preview, though Wenger says this weekend will be a lot louder.
Oh yeah, the party starts right away at the dock before we even depart.
It's not just riverboats that will be going to Nats Park. Boat owners will be docking at nearby Yards Marina, but slips filled up quickly. The marina says there's already a waiting list. Now it's on these yellow boats to turn Nats Park into a sea of red.
It's a good pro-Nats party, and we're hoping to get a good win.
In Alexandria, Pete Muntean, WUSA 9.
Again, the boat company is called Potomac Riverboat Company. The tickets are $30 round trip, and they're about to sell out. So remember, there's also water taxi service from the wharf in Southwest. I don't want to brag too much, but our team has really put some fascinating stories on our website and the WUSA 9 app. So go check out one about a player donating thousands to charity every time the Nats win a postseason game. Mike Wise has a great article about a DC baseball team that deserves its time in the spotlight. Oh, and free Taco Bell because the Nats' Trey Turner stole a base. That's happening too. We'll have all those details for you online.
Now, your WUSA 9 weather forecast, sponsored by Cox.
Game 3 is going to be very important on Friday for the Nats. So I want to talk a little bit about how weather can end up being a factor during baseball games. And a lot of us end up thinking about the temperatures. Did you know there's a difference in what happens in baseball with cold temperatures and warm temperatures? See, with cooler air, the air is more dense, the molecules are more closely packed, and that can end up meaning a little more drag on the ball versus warm air, like they've seen in Houston, where the air is a little less dense and the molecules are further apart. And what that does is that on cooler nights, baseballs can sometimes not go as far because of that drag, that extra drag on the ball with the cooler, denser air. Warm and humid nights, that ball could fly a little bit further and end up being a home run. So does it actually make a difference, these temperatures? I want to break down the difference between Houston and Washington, D.C. In Houston, temperature at first pitch, game 2 tonight, was 74 degrees. Well, we fast forward to Friday in D.C. Our temperature is going to be about 60 degrees at first pitch. I did the math, and the difference, assuming it's the same batter hitting the ball the exact same way with the same momentum, is only going to be a difference of about 1.4 feet. So you tell me, is that enough to cause a home run versus a double? Could be. So that's what we're looking at in temperatures. Now at Nats Park, another big factor in the weather is the wind. And if we look at Nats Park over here, you can see I've laid it out and we're looking at the wind direction and what happens when you hit one of those nice balls like they've been hitting tonight going into outfield. So you'll notice here, this is where home base is, so they're going to be hitting out in this direction. If we have winds coming from the north, that would deter the ball from going as far. So what do we want? We want winds coming from the south for game 3, and that is exactly what I'm forecasting game 3 here in D.C. 50s, partly cloudy, dry, chilly, but not too cold outside, and winds out of the south about 10 miles per hour. Believe it or not, winds can actually, if they're going in the right direction, be more of a help than warm versus cold temperatures for baseball. All right, World Series weather. We know Friday's going to be great. Saturday, though, for game 4, we've got some showers in the forecast, and I don't think it is a deluge of rain, but it could be enough for maybe a delay. The showers look a little bit lighter. Now, if we need a game 5, which game tonight tells us we may or may not need a game 5, then we would be dry by that point. But in between that game 4 and 5, we have a lot of rain moving in. Here's the futurecast that shows it pretty well. Friday is dry. I've started Saturday morning at 8 o'clock. You'll notice we are dry in the morning, but by the game time Saturday evening, we've got some showers moving in. Now, overall, they're lighter during the game on Saturday, but I do think that the rain picks up by Sunday morning. This is 11